What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically in today's video, we have to talk about the monumental, massive, moonshot launch that XRP just had yesterday. From the time we were making the video, which was retesting top resistance, we broke through that. I'm very, very, very glad we didn't take profits. We just moved stop losses up. Yes, we incurred a little bit of fees, but when you move the stop loss up or create a new trade, we're literally getting so much more profit that paying these small minute fees is honestly just worth it. And you can see here, even today we've managed to swing all the way up to 91 cents, our target resistance level that we've been calling within XRP. And you can see from the point of breakout here to the upside, we're up about 40%, which is insane. It's incredible. Currently probably like 33%, but we're still up a huge ton of money, especially when we leverage traded this on the, I believe it was, we closed the 4th of February here, and here we are on the 8th of February. That's it. Yep. And we're up an insane amount of profit here. So I'm very excited to talk about that. This is a huge trade that we've been waiting for patiently for this payload to actually come for XRP after we waited many, many, many days. And I always tell you guys this, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again for everybody new to the channel here. Every single time we see a cryptocurrency sideways trade like this, this always lands with a major amount of volume, either rushing into the market, into the cryptocurrency, or leaving the cryptocurrency, and we end up seeing either major swings like this or major dumps to the downside here. Regardless, we're able to capitalize on all of these here, regardless of the direction that we move to with Bityard, which is really exciting. But you can see the other cryptocurrencies as well are in an ascending fractal now. Even Bitcoin's in an ascending fractal now, getting very close to its target, which we also called is near its moving average. Ethereum is heading there, not there just yet. And you can also see XRP is now currently hitting its target at its moving average, which we called as well. You know, plain and simple, we have to look at the S&P 500, which is doing, it's incredibly different now, way different than what we've been seeing in the past. We're actually seeing a lot of consolidation now, which we have to talk about more depth in today's video, which I hopefully you guys have time for. But with that being said, guys, today's video is brought to us by Supremacy Games. As you guys can see here, watch, play, earn, and destroy. This is basically what I'm starting to see is that cryptocurrency gaming is becoming the next big thing. So NFTs, I feel like, are slowly falling off. Not really, they're still very much so the number one trending thing within crypto right now. But what I'm noticing is the next trend, quote me on this now, is cryptocurrency gaming, which is coming up. So to start that off, Supremacy Gaming is here. We're going to be talking more about this game at the end of today's video, so definitely stay tuned. Very, very, very cool, very well built game. So more information, like I said, at the end of today's video. I've also linked them down in the description if you'd like to check them out earlier. With that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, quick update. I am still here in Florida. I'll be home on on Friday of this week. So just a few more days, like 3 more days, and then I'll get back to the normal setup that we're making here. But Florida is pretty crazy in March. We're seeing a lot of nice weather, stuff like that. So, compared to New York, it's night and day difference, which is insane. So let me know if any of you guys live in Florida, have visited, what's your opinion on it? Naples, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, all those different areas. West Coast, what's your opinion on the neighborhood? Let me know in the comments down below. But with that being said, guys, to dive into the technical analysis, you can see markets, we got to refresh this because that was weird. It said we were down 12%, which is just, so far from the truth. We're currently trading at 1.98 trillion. I'm surprised we haven't actually broken the $2 trillion mark. Maybe it's because it's really just XRP that's seeing this big swing compared to the other cryptocurrencies. But you guys can see top 10 cryptocurrencies, most everything is consolidating here except for XRP, which is up practically 10% today, 36% for the week, which we called as well. And you can see most of the cryptocurrencies are in a consolidative standpoint, except Shiba, which is interesting too. But I mean, we made a very big trade on XRP. We talked about that we've had trades open on XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as a few others within Chainlink, as well as Cardano, which we'll have to talk about probably at the end of this week, as it's hard to make 2 videos when you're away. I could, but it's a little bit more difficult. But if you want to see that too, you can let me know down below. In regards to XRP, this massive trade that we made here, very easy to do. What we've been pretty much doing is on on Bityard here, you can see if I pull up XRP, there's been a falling wedge fractal at play here for quite some time now. And if you guys don't know what Bityard is, I have linked them down in the description. Highly recommend you sign up. They're the #1 leverage trading cryptocurrency spot XRP website, beginner-friendly, expert-friendly website that I've found, and I've been using them for practically 2 years now. So it's probably one of my favorite exchanges out there. So definitely make sure you check them out. They also give you free cryptocurrency here, as well as daily mining, which is free. And then you can even trade with a demo account, which allows you to trade with Monopoly money to test your skills as a beginner, completely free, nothing to lose. And then when you're ready, you can move on to a live account. But you can see here, we've been in a falling wedge fractal for so long. You can see a clear stay here. I'm drawing it out so that we all have the general understanding. This has pretty much been it. So we've been in this lower high, congested, falling wedge pattern for many months, many days, probably since October. We had November, December, here we are, January, now February. Days after days after day of consolidation, and we've been falling lower and lower. What we've been waiting for is we developed this resistance, this lower high, this downtrend, and basically how these markets work is if we can break through this downtrend at any point, we will see rejection or correction, and we should break through it with extreme force. And you can see what falling wedges typically look like here. If I pull that up, falling wedge pattern is exactly what we're experiencing right now. You can see falling wedges typically tend to have this lower high downtrend pattern here. You can see it's over and over. This is an exact replica. So you can see here the pattern falls lower and then we break bullish. You can see here with the falling wedge, we have a downtrend correction with a target price swinging us back up. And you can see within XRP. And what's crazy too is they're predicting that or projecting that the falling wedge swings us up to target, which is where we pretty much started from, which on XRP means we could swing all the way up to $1.26, which is why I'm not selling my trade out just yet. But you can see this falling wedge did break, and it's very similar to what we're seeing here, which is a downtrend lower high pattern that typically then sees a rising trend again after the break. It's typically a bullish bias, which you can see is what we're continuing to see right here. Now, what we're looking at on XRP and what we've been waiting for was a break in this downtrend here. We can go to the Bityard charts that we were using, a break in the downtrend here. When then we started to notice after hitting bottom support on the lower high, we actually shorted it originally from 75 cents when we broke this support. We were hoping, and this is what you guys say, oh, well, I was wrong, but no, I wasn't because we shorted this. We were hoping that we would break bullish from here. We didn't, but that's how, crypto works, especially as a conservative trader. And we waited, and since we closed below our bottom support here, we shorted it to the downside here, took profits at 56 cents. We actually took profits not at 56. We consolidated a few days, as we said, hopefully you remember, and then we took profits because we were like, what's going on here? How much longer are we going to wait? We're accruing fees, so we sold off, took profits. Then we started to see us retest this resistance here, confirmed closing above it at 68 cents, bought in, and since then we've leveraged this to the upside here. Huge trade. Now we're retesting our top resistance, the target price, which is the 99-day moving average as expected. And, we've been continuing to rise this up. So we might actually see this as a top for quite some time now. We became overbought in literally like less than a week, which is a big sign that this is probably the top for the next couple of days, maybe the next week or two, because we're hitting some, extreme resistance right now. Not only are we overbought, but we're retesting moving averages on XRP's, daily charts. These are signs of real resistance currently. So what I expect to see happen in the next couple of days is probably more consolidation, but I'm very, very, very happy and fortunate that the price of XRP managed to swing us back inside our massive weekly symmetrical triangle. You can see it here. For the longest time, we managed to break inside. We're back in this symmetrical triangle here. Currently getting rejected right now. We're retesting our weekly resistance. So hopefully we can close above the uptrend still, and then hopefully we can get above this moving average here, which would be the ideal scenario. And then we continue to play this out here and use this as a support. That's my ideal standpoint with the weekly, but I still have a trade opened. I'm probably going to move or, open a new one and keep the support closer to about, I'd say, 78 cents, maybe a little bit higher, 79 cents. There's a chance, even though we're currently retesting resistance at our price of 83, we might see some consolidation, some rejection off this, consolidate back down, and probably hit a closer support up here. So who knows what's going to happen right now? I might move the stop loss up a little bit higher just in case, but I do believe we are going to be heading much higher, and I do believe February is an extremely bullish month for cryptocurrency, as we're already starting to experience here. So definitely make sure to take advantage of Bityard if you want to follow along with how we trade here on YouTube and on the channel. And with that being said, looking at the other cryptocurrencies, and then I'll talk about the S&P, we're in an ascending triangle here, or ascending fractal here, and we're actually trading above, but we managed to get above support, which is good. And I do believe targets at 3,500 for Ethereum Ethereum right now. Bitcoin, not so much. We're getting very close to retesting supports as well, or resistances as well, at its moving average at about 47K. I do have a target much closer to about $50,000. That's where I believe we'll probably start to see some problems. But we do have, trades open since we closed above here, and we have seen tons of profit. So this has been an extremely profitable week for us here on the channel, and obviously, hopefully for you guys as well. So we've managed to take advantage of all these trades here, and we put multiple trades in just in case some don't actually react as well as we wanted to, but they've all been green. Some not as green as others like XRP, but we've made tons of profit off this major swing with XRP. Hopefully Ethereum and Bitcoin will catch up, but who knows. And then lastly, the S&P 500 is just seeing some peculiar things right now that I'm going to try to figure out. It seems like it's more on a consolidation point right now. It's hard to gauge what exactly is going on, and I'm trying to figure this out, whether we're at a support right now, whether there's some sort of downtrend forming here. Like there's clearly some sort of support, and maybe there's this downtrend. It's hard to gauge what exactly is going on based on the way we're moving here. So I'm not entirely sure how to gauge the uptrend here. Or maybe it's something like this. This looks a little bit more promising if I left it alone like this. So we'll see what exactly happens here, but we are starting to create a higher low pattern, which is definitely good. This means we probably hit a bottom and we're going to continue to rally up, and we'll see how exactly this continues to pan out as we move forward in the week here or within today. But hopefully we can trend up now, break above. I want us to get back above our ascending fractal and head higher for the rest of February. Now, again, I don't think any of these markets like S&P or XRP are going to be hitting all-time highs anytime soon. I do believe this is a temporary bounce on most of these cryptos as well as the S&P, and then we'll probably experience more correction the rest of the year. But that's my thought right now. Otherwise, we're taking advantage of this. With that being said, guys, I do want to talk more about Supremacy Games with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Supremacy Games for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Supremacy is an epic watch and play to earn game in the metaverse rather than just your typical metaverse game. Now, the game is based on Earth in the year 2149, consisting of different game platforms that simulate different parts of the metaverse. And the reason they wanted to come on the channel was to let you know that they're going public on the 22nd of February this year. And created by Ninja Syndicate, which is their game studio based in Australia, it holds their team of passionate designers, artists, and engineers who have spent over a year working on bringing Supremacy to life. Now guys, players can get involved through 3 different game platforms that simulate different parts of the metaverse. The first initial platform will launch a Supremacy multiverse called the Battle Arena, which is a watch-to-win online spectator game with cooperative play elements that will be integrated into Twitch live streams. Now, second is the Citizens Headquarters, which is an economic simulation, resource management, and resource trading game. And lastly, the Enrichment Center, which is a play-to-earn mobile game where players can perform puzzles, tasks, quizzes, and other fun tasks to complete work contracts for currency. Now, guys, imagine if your job was playing games for a living, not just a side hustle, but an actual job. You wake up, you log onto your mobile phone, play some games, get cashed out, and log off. You're done until tomorrow. What this does is creates more spare time with those you love, and that is the future of work, which can be achieved in the metaverse. Now, their metaverse is based on giant war machines fighting dynamic battles via live streams, and as a citizen of Terra, you can build and manage these war machines, fit them out with weapons and armor, and send them to fight. Now, guys, the victors share in the spoils of war with SUPS, which is their in-game currency entering your account, and through the power of blockchain, they will get real value to your gameplay. As you spend many hours in Supremacy, all that effort can go towards making unique digital assets that can either be bought, sold, or traded. Now, guys, all of their current efforts currently are to get Supremacy ready for their upcoming Twitch streams and kick off the entertainment aspect of Supremacy. And as of now, they are financing the development of this game themselves in order to design their game assets and build them into Supremacy. So guys, now is the time for them to get Supremacy known among gamers and crypto natives out there, and starting with their upcoming Twitch streams, which will happen really soon, so keep your eyes peeled. And remember, their official launch will be February 22nd of 2022 and will include their public sale and NFT sale. Now guys, many things will be happening on the public sale day, which includes their Alpha Citizens whitelist, a D-app on their website that will allow you to purchase SUPS after winning the web game, as well as the ability to purchase NFTs in the marketplace with SUPS in your passport, and so much more. So guys, for more information about Supremacy, definitely make sure to check out the links in the description of today's video. Otherwise, huge shout out to Supremacy Games for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.